Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
We will hear about the glories of Sanatana and Rupa Goswamis. And this verse, actually, I think we didn't do yet. I found a new verse. So it's beautiful. Jaya Sanatana Rupa Prema Bhakti Rasa Kupa Yugala Uchvala Maitanu Jahara Prasade Loka Pasarilo Sabashoka Prakata Kalapa Taro Janu. All glories to Sri Sanatana and Rupa Goswamis, the wells of the nectar of loving devotion. Their bodies are filled with the blazing flavors of the pastimes of the divine couple. By their grace, a wish-yielding tree was manifest to remove all the distress of the people. Wow. What a wonderful, wonderful mercy to hear the description of Srila Narottam Das Thakur, the glorification of Sanatan and Rupa Goswamis. They are the wells of the nectar of loving devotion. And I will go on with the purport. This is a very long purport. Maybe today we can only do one part because we have only 1 hour. Bodies filled with the blazing flavors of the divine pair. Wow. This is already so beautiful. Their bodies, their sadhaka bodies are filled with the flavors, not only any kind of flavor, blazing flavors means they are full of emotion and passion in the service of the Yugala Kishore of Radha Mohan. In this verse, Srila Thakur Mahashai proclaims the glories of the greatest Gaudiya Vaishnava Acharyas, Shri Rupa Sanatana, and mentions their extraordinary gift to humanity. First, he says, Jaya Sanatan Rupa. The word Jai indicates Sri Rupa and Sanatana's supreme status. Usually, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, in his Chaitanya Chaitamrita, he would say, Jaya Rupa Raghunath. He was glorifying Rupa and Raghunath because he is actually, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is the disciple of Raghunath Das Goswami. And for us also, Rupa and Raghunath are the very important masters of Abhidheya and Prem Prayojan. And we know that Rupa Goswami is the spiritual master of Raghunath Das Goswami. But for Rupa Goswami, Srila Sanatana Goswami was his eldest brother, and he always felt that he is his guru. And Gurudev once told us that whenever Rupa and Sanatana are mentioned together, it is more about our eternal relationship, our Sambandha Gyan and Avideya, how to realize that, yes, I'm a soul. In what relationship am I? What kind of, service, what kind of seva is my seva? And that is the question that also Sanatana Goswami was asking Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who am I? Ke ami? And yes, I am a soul, but then what is my destination, my destiny? Where do I have my resting place? Where are my spiritual roots? My one and all? Where do I belong? So that is the question that centers around Avidya, Sanatana Gyan, the knowledge of the eternal. And then Rupa Goswami talks about Avidya. If we have some realization that we are eternal, then how to live my life and do my bhajan in such a depth that it comes from the soul, not from the body. Abhideha, beyond the body. How can I do my bhajan, my meditation from the soul? This is the expertise and the mercy that we get from listening and hearing the glories of Rupa and Sanatana. Of all the different gifts of Sriman Mahaprabhu, the elevated, brilliant, and unprecedented practice of Manjari Bhav, or the service of Sri Radha, is the greatest form of devotion. And Sri Rupa and Sanatana have practiced and preached it to the utmost. Knowing them to be extraordinarily qualified for preaching devotion, he personally gave elaborate instructions on devotional principles and the principles of transcendental flavors to Sri Sanatana in Kashi and to Sri Rupa in Prayag, Mahaprabhu, the golden avatar. And then he kindly empowered or inspired them to preach and practice it. Srila Kavi Kanapur has written in Sri Chaitanya Chandrodaya Nataka, in due course of time, the holy places connected with Sri Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavan had become lost. But Sriman Mahaprabhu had showered Sri Rupa Sanatana with his grace, with his power, so that they could reveal them to the world once more for the sake of preaching those pastimes. From this statement, we can learn of Sri Rupa Sanatana's elevated position within the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. Apart from that, in Sri Vrindavan, no one equals Sri Rupa Sanatana. Their practice of bhajan, their renunciation, dispassion, and relishing of loving flavors all remain exemplary for everyone, like the pole star. You know, the pole star is always in the sky. It's very fixed. It's a fixed star. It's not coming and going and coming and going. It's fixed. So like this, their bhakti and their contribution for all souls is like a fixed star in the sky of all of those who want to practice service to Sri Radha. Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has written about their exemplary bhajan. This is one verse quoted from Chaitanya Chaitamrita Madhya Lila, chapter 19. All the great Nitya Siddha devotees of Mahaprabhu were very proud of Rupa and Sanatana and bestowed their grace upon them. This is also very, very important and open secret, that how to get grace, how to be graceful, full of grace. Actually, it is the pleasure of the Vaishnavas. And the Vaishnavas are pleased with the services, and especially, of course, Sri Guru and all sadhus, then grace is flowing. So like this, Mahaprabhu asked everyone, please shower your grace, shower your mercy, shower your love on them. They are so extraordinary souls that I want to empower them. I am going to empower them, and you also please shower your grace to them. If someone traveled from his own country to see Vrindavan, he would ask the Lord's associates, tell me, how do Rupa and Sanatana live? How renounced are they? How do they eat? How are they performing their 24 hours worship of Sri Krishna, Sri Radha Mohan, then those devotees would glorify them as follows. They have no fixed abodes, but rather they sleep under a different tree every night. They either beg raw food like wheat or flour from the Brahmins' houses, or they do madhukari, eating whatever they get from a number of houses. They eat only dry rotis, renouncing their enjoyment of luxurious food. In their hands they carry only one karua, earth pot, and on their bodies they only wear old quilts and outer garments. They dance of joy when they speak of Shri Krishna and sing his name. They worship Shri Krishna 24 hours a day and recline for just an hour and a half. But when, on days, they get deeply absorbed in singing Krishna's names, they do not even sleep at all. Sometimes they compose Rasika scriptures, and sometimes they hear topics on Sri Chaitanya or think of him. Hearing this news, the leading devotees would be very happy. What is that astonished grace for one who has received Sri Chaitanya's grace? From this we can learn on the special elevated status of Sri Rupa Sanatana. Another meaning of Jai is also obeisances, bowing down. Namaste. Srila Thakur Mahashai offered his humble obeisances to Sri Rupa Sanatana's lotus feet to glorify them. First of all, he says that Sri Rupa Sanatana are Prema, Bhakti, Rasa, Kupa, a well of tasty, loving devotion. You know, a well that is like a round reservoir of deep, deep waters. Usually in the villages, the people have wells, no? Brunnen. So Rupa and Sanatana are Prema, Bhakti, Rasa, Kupa, a well of tasty, loving devotion. It's not a dry devotion. It's very tasty and juicy and full of rasa. Earlier, we have shown the renunciation, the dispassion, and exemplary bhajan of Sri Rupa Sanatana. If someone then starts considering them to be ordinary practitioners, then it is said that they were Prema, Bhakti, Rasa, Kupa. They are the Lord's eternal associates in Braj, named Sri Rupa Manjari and Sri Labanga Manjari. Together with Sriman Mahaprabhu, they have descended to the earth as his associates to preach the practice of Rasika Braja devotion. So what is the meaning of Rasika Braja devotion? It's a devotion that is full of different flavors of loving service in the mood of a dasi. That is the meaning of a Rasika devotee with Braja devotion. That means this devotion is for those who want to worship Srimati Radhika as a dasi, or also Radha Mohan in different ways. Together with Sriman Mahaprabhu, they have descended to the earth as his associates to preach the practice of Rasika Braja devotion. Just as Mahaprabhu is constantly immersed in relishing the sweetness of Sri Radha's Prema, although he himself is the joint avatar of Radha Krishna, and relishes the flavors of devotion in practice, thinking of himself to be an extraordinary practitioner with strict precision. Similarly, Sri Rupa and Sanatana are relishing the mellows of bhajan, just like practicing devotees although they are the Lord's eternal associate. Actually, they are Prema, Bhakti, Rasa, Kupa, wells with the flavor of loving devotion. So this is also important here. Very beautiful. Baba is explaining that they look like ordinary Bhakti devotion practitioners because they are very simple. They are not taking any great opulences, or they never have the tendency to make themselves look like great scholars or great anything, because they are completely free from desire of distinction or adoration. They are free. They can be simple. They can even write all their beautiful poetry in a hidden place. They don't like to be exposed. So, but they are very special. They are Srimati Radhika's maidservants in a human form. They are walking goddesses, we could say. Or we could say they are walking, gracefully walking and sharing their loving hearts as embodiments of the love particles of Srimati Radhika, because they are one in mind with Srimati Radhika, and therefore Mahaprabhu could empower them to do that what he wanted them to do and to give. And that was that special gift of Unat Ujjvala, of Bhava Ulasa Rati, that is that attachment to the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika in the mood of serving her like a dasi. And this is the special gift that Mahaprabhu came to give and also came to taste, because that is one of the highest elevations that any jiva, any soul could have. And we are lucky to have the chance in this Kali Yuga. It doesn't happen very often. It happens rarely, very, very rarely. And even if I not have fully realized how precious it is, how special it is, I might as well give this life for it. We have given so many lives for many things. I said, do it this lifetime. Don't care. Do what takes as best as you can. And we hear again and again that it's so special and so precious. The portals of loving devotion are wide open because of Mahaprabhu and his or her kinkaris that have come to distribute that divine highest love of Goddess. It is that love that even Krishna wanted to taste. And he became a dasi. He wanted to relish dasi bhav. He wanted to relish bhava ulasa rati. And that's why Sri Rupa and Sanatana are Bhakti, Prema Bhakti Rasa Kupa. They are very deep waters of that loving devotion. And now Baba explains very nicely why he didn't say, Narottam Das Thakur didn't say oceans. Usually we have oceans of love, Dayanidhi, oceans of mercy, oceans of compassion. But here, why he said Prema Rasa Bhakti, Prema Bhakti Rasa Kupa. We have raised the question. We have heard of the boundless love that Sri Rupa and Sanatana had for the lotus feet of Sriman Mahaprabhu and Radha Krishna. And we see the huge storehouse of books that they have written, each filled with loving syllables. Wouldn't it be proper to call them oceans of loving devotions? Why does Srila Narottam Das Thakur calls them wells instead? Isn't that strange? Because a well is comparatively, it's smaller. An ocean is vast and unlimited. The ocean is mixed with water from different incoming rivers. But well water, Brunnenwasser, is not mixed with any other water. It remains always itself. Again, this, to just let it sink. The ocean is mixed with water from different incoming rivers. But well water is not mixed with any other water. It remains always itself. In the same way, the loving devotional flavors that are distributed by Sri Rupa Sanatana are most pure. They are not mixed with jnana or yoga, nor with feelings of awe and reverence. It is most pure and completely sweet. Secondly, the water of the ocean is mixed with salt and therefore unfit for drinking. The water of the rivers and ponds are very hot, and and in the summer they are muddy as well because there's so much sand and so many things in there. So they are also not so nice to drink. But well water, however, is both cool and tasty. This is so nice for meditation. In the ocean, there are many rivers are flowing in the ocean and mixing the ocean, and the ocean water is salty. But the wells, they are pure and they are safe to drink from. And they have sweet waters, very, very cooling and sweet water of pure devotion, of pure Unat Ujjvalaras. In the same manner, jnana, yoga, and so on are never able to stop the suffering and lamentation of the conditional souls that are constantly afflicted by the pangs of the Kali age. Only loving devotion is able to soothe their life air. So karma and jnana and yoga, these are different motivations to uplift a soul to go to the higher knowledge. But here Baba says they cannot stop the ultimate suffering and ultimate lamentation of the conditioned souls. Only loving devotion, only pure, selfless, unconditional love is able to soothe the life air. Life airs means the pran, means that which is really the soul that is going through this body, that makes this body alive, and that is emanating through this body, through the senses. So if we want our bhakti, our devotion to be very pure, then better to drink from the sweet and tasty well of our manjaris, our teacher manjaris, like Rupa Goswami, Sanatana, Labanga Manjari, and also our beloved Raghunath Das Goswami, or our Rati or Tulsi Manjari. So to drink this water of their loving devotional expressions, their songs, their prayers, that is like the cool, sweet water that is nourishing the life airs of this soul who wants to become a Dasi. And to share on this, how it is touching my heart to hear on this and to discuss about this. This is our life and soul. And loving devotion soothes, calms, and like itching. The material world is a little bit like an itching. Always something is irritated. Always something is itchy. But when we drink from the sweet water of this loving devotion of our sweet teacher, acharyas, manjaris, then our hearts become cool and soothing. It will be a soft feeling, and there will be no loss and no fear of any infection. There's nothing. It is pure and it is safe, and it is very, very nourishing the soul. So this is the loving devotion in these wells from our teachers, who is burning or soothing the burning pangs of the suffering and lamentation of material existence for the conditioned souls, and blesses them with the relish of Sri Radha Mohan's nectarian sweet. And Sri Rupa and Sanatana are called Prema, Bhakti, Rasa, Kupa, because they are the shelter of this most sweet and cooling juice of loving devotion. And that we want to drink every day. Drinking with the ears, drinking with the eyes, and also with the mouth. Actually, the extent of their loving devotion was not as small as the contents of a well. It is vast and deep as the ocean. Not think it is a small well. It's a well that is like as big as the ocean, Baba says. It's a well ocean kind of size. And the flavors of loving devotion that dwells in their heart are manifested in the form of the books they composed. And even now, thousands of people escape from the fire of the threefold material miseries by diving in the rasa well of these books, becoming blessed with the relish of the flavors of loving devotion, and will forever remain blessed. Of this there is no doubt, forever blessed. It's not something that is coming and going. It will be a blessing in my life forever. After this, Srila Thakur Mahashai Naratan calls Sri Sri Rupa Sanatana Yugala Ujvala Moi Tanu, which means that their bodies, now comes an amazing sharing, which means that their bodies are made of the brilliant transcendental erotic mellows, or Yugala Ujvala Rasa, that also forms the body of Shri Shri Radha Mohan. That is very, I think, inspiring, that the same energy of Radha and Krishna, that loving flavors of Yugala Kishore, the same essence, from the same essence, their bodies are made brilliant transcendental erotic mellows. Wow. They are made of love. Not only any love, but eternal, transcendental, everlasting love of Radha and Mohan. That is the most and highest and purest love that any soul can feel or realize or serve. This Yugala Ujvala Rasa is the greatest of all rasas, or juice, or nectars. Now he will start to explain rasa. I just have to look. There are 5 main bhakti rasas, or devotional flavors, devotional taste. Tranquility. Oh, this is Shanta Ras. Servanthood, friendship. Servanthood is Sakhya Ras. Friendship, Sakhya Ras. Parenthood, and sweet, brilliant, or erotic love. So Vatsalya Ras and Madhurya Ras. Since the attributes of feelings of the preceding 4 rasas are contained in it, the Madhurya, brilliant, or erotic rasa is the greatest of them all. Like Krishna is giving in Bhagavad Gita this example that all the elements like ether and water and earth, they are all in one element. No, actually, earth is the element. I think they have it all. Earth has all elements in it. So also Madhurya Bhav, or that transcendental erotic rasa between Radha and Krishna, has all other feelings inside of it. Means that sometimes also they feel like a friend to each other. They will also serve each other like in a parental mood. And especially this we can feel in the service of the manjaris. These small dasis are beautiful manifestations of this love of Radha Mohan, which are from the same substance. They are from the same substance. So they also have in their services all feelings of friendship, all feelings of parental caretaking and loving care. And they have also these feelings of the highest oneness with Radhika. So they feel also what she feels. But not only that, they also feel what Krishna feels and what they both together feel. So that was the reason why Krishna became very curious also to feel how they feel in their service, because he could not even understand how Radhika feels, what to speak, how to feel what they both feel when they are together. So in that form, as Mahaprabhu, as the golden avatar, Krishna is experiencing the highest form of love, of pure, unconditional love, as a manjari. And that's why it is so special that this is happening, or has happened, or is still happening in this Kali Yuga on this earth planet. And we can still relish by serving in the footsteps of these great souls, our super manjaris, like Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, and Lavanga Manjari. And therefore, all the desires of a soul to ever feel any kinds of love will be fulfilled with only serving Srimati Radhika. That is so amazing. We were just coming from a wedding this weekend, and I was trying to observe the different feelings that people like to exchange on this kind of occasions. And they like to exchange loving feelings. They like to exchange the feelings between the brother and the sister, who is the bride, and the mother and the daughter, who is the bride, and the father and the daughter, who is the bride. And they also want to feel the happiness of the bridegroom, that he got such a beautiful, beautiful wife now, such a beautiful bride. And all these feelings could be felt. And they could be, when I was just observing it and trying to feel it, I became so happy that it's all inclusive in Manjari Bhav. Just to observe souls who are happy in relationships and who are also trying to make their relationships very loving and sweet, and especially on a day like a wedding, it made me very, very, I felt so touched, because I feel in any wedding there will be kind of like a feeling that Radha and Krishna are coming together. At least this is what I learned from Gurudev. And that all souls, they feel also in some way that let always be Radha and Krishna be together forever and ever. They also have this desire. They also have this feeling. That's why we like to go to weddings, right? We like to bless, and we like to be happy, and we like to dance and sing and be happy. But on the highest level of existence, it is the reunion of Radha and Mohan for a manjari that is very jubilant. And of course, in this world, it is often like a shadow, not complete. But even the shadow is something, and we can feel Srimati Radhika's love everywhere. We feel that she is present, giving blessings as Ladini Shakti to those who want to learn how to love and how to be loving. So I feel what Baba is expressing here is that all the emotions that a soul would love to have, it's included in Manjari Bhav. all the exchanges between other souls, between husband and wife and brother and sister and mother and daughter and father and daughter and friend to friend. And those who are more neutral, like the neighbors, they also give their blessings. So all these relationships, they are in that beautiful, beautiful gift of Mahaprabhu, because he came to relish it and also to distribute it. And it's the gift of Rupa and Goswami and Raghunath Goswami that now they have opened this path to Radha Bhakti very, very open. Very open. It was never like open like it is right now. It was always hidden. It was not talked about. And now it become open. And our eyes have been opened by the grace of Shri Guru, of our Gurudev. So we are very lucky. All souls who are now attracted to that, they are very, very lucky. We are lucky if we allow ourselves to go this path. We can be thankful. Good. Go on. Dasi, go on. We will go on by the mercy of all the Vaishnavas and of Shri Guru and of all our helpers on the way. We will be Srimati Radhika's Dasis. And we will be very happy. We are already happy now. What to speak of all the different kinds of services and happiness that is to come. Because it's an ongoing process. It will take purification and it will take a determination. Like our Rupa and Sanatana, they are like pole stars. They are very fixed. So also we want to be fixed and learn how to be fixed stars in the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika. So I think for today I want to stop the subject here because it was quite a lot and beautiful. And there are still 2 more pages. So if anyone would like to share, please share your feelings. But not the feelings, you're very good, Suniti. No, not this. If you want to share, then please share about the subject.
Jai Shri Radhe, Suniti.
Radhe.
I appreciate it very much that you had this association of a mundane situation, of a wedding. And this is a documentation of we are belonging to each other. There must be an intense feeling. And this is, I think, really a bright light is shining and the door is open to this feeling, what is behind this, what is happening in this situation. And I think in the wedding it is really obvious, but I feel that it is it could be in each and every situation. Although it is perhaps ugly, it is strengthening myself. There is a hint of the transcendence.
Yes, if I can feel it, it's always there, right? Wherever I look, I only see you. That is the blessing of Gurudev, actually. This is yes, you are right. And that is also our goal, that we can feel it in every moment and see it and can share it.
Yes, and get the connection. That's perhaps our task.
Completely.
And I think there must be also this circuit backwards to realize that I am personally worthy to be loved. When I don't check it that I'm not the one who is worthy to be loved, then there's shadow frequency. I am also worthy. I am personally worthy to be loved. I think this is really, really important for the whole process.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Sudevi, for your heartfelt words.
Because we all, each and everyone, take this sacred wound that we think we are not worthy to be loved. Each and every one of us does have this sacred wound. And this is a misery. But we are loved. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came down to Jesus. You can take every pose as we are. Okay.
Jai
Yes,
Sudevi.
we are loved and we are part of the love. Yeah, sorry, my internet is unstable again. What to do? So, what about anyone else? And Ananta Prabhu, you want to share something, or we get some blessings from Gurudev, some comment, anything, some mercy? No, but if you want to say something, good. Then we will be happy for today. No problem. No problem. I just always, my duty is to beg for mercy. That is my daily bread.
Yeah, thank you also. Suniti.
Maybe Radha Kripa Kadaksh, you are the poet. I like that with the well, the comparison with the well and the ocean and the sweet water. It was so deep, isn't it? Did it also touch you?
Radhe Suniti. So, my ears always become drunk when I listen to you, and my heart always melting, to the point that I cannot even think. I just, surrender these waves which coming from you and from energy of all these assembled devotees here. And I just approach to me some pictures, and I just surrender to this and enjoy and take in my heart everything what I'm receiving here, actually. Nothing specially to say, in this moment. I just can say thank you for everything what you giving to us, actually. Just your presence here is enough for me to increase my desire to serve our family. So thanks a lot.
Your presence and your poets increase my desire to serve Swami. Thank you.
It's like this, simply like this. Why I am here, I just taking your mercy. By your mercy, I can increase my desire to do something concrete. Actually, always coming some new realizations. My experience is that as much we surrender every day, our inner eyes becoming more soft and more able to receive, which Radhika is always ready to give us, actually. This inner eyes is always eager to receive more, and this is magical things that always new pictures, always new feelings coming to us. It's not it's not that there is no dynamic in this spiritual life. Always something new is happening. But inside, it's very difficult to explain, but I'm sure that you understand, all of you understand what are you talking about. Deep inside, always something new happened with what make us happy and make us more eager to serve and swim in this ocean of sweetness, serving. Nothing special to say, but
no, thank you. Very nice.
Just with simple words to share. I want to just ask this. I didn't know that my friend Ananta is still there. You flying today, this evening, or water, or you will stay maybe more. Gurudev. Maybe Gurudev will not take you away, for him. You have a problem, with the microphone or something. Okay.
Gurudev is on the phone, yes. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe. Arigatou gozaimasu, my dear.
Everyone, can I share one thing that right now? Is it okay?
Sure.
Prema Bhakti Candrika shared one thing after hearing the class with Suniti, Didi. The reason Rupa Sanatana is called the wells, not ocean. Maybe the reason is ocean is usually some people is not available to go ocean very easily, but wells is available for probably where you're born or where you live everywhere. So that might be also the reason that Rupa Sanatana is not ocean, but wells that is available since you are born and everywhere to live. Yes.
Very sweet. Very sweet. Yes, in every village there's a well, but not an ocean. Yay! Good. Very nice meditation. Not everyone will see the ocean, no? But everyone has a well because they need good water. And in every village they have a well. Thank you. So nice. Thank you for sharing. So, my dears, thank you all for coming and sharing your love, your presence, your feelings with us. We are so lucky that we can be in this wonderful small group.
Radhe Radhe